a significant update in the ongoing legal saga of shock rocker Marilyn Manson, who was, in February of 2021, publicly accused of abuse by actress Evan Rachel Wood. From there, a number of other women came forward accusing him of abuse, with several lawsuits being filed. And now, over the last several months, a number of those suits have been dismissed, and now one of his most high-profile accusers has actually settled out of court with Manson. Now, before we continue, we have a lot of returning viewers. Most of you have not yet subscribed. If you could just take a quick second to hit that subscribe button, we would really appreciate it. So we have statements in now from representatives, lawyers of Esme Bianco, the actress that accused Manson of abuse and sued him, and Marilyn Manson's attorney, Howard King, both acknowledging the settlement occurred. The terms of the settlement, though, are not clear. Those statements read as follows. Ms. Bianco has agreed to resolve her claims against Brian Warner and Marilyn Manson Records, Inc. in order to move on with her life and career, her lawyer Jay Ellwanger tells Rolling Stone. Manson's attorney also said, Ms. Bianco has agreed to resolve her claims against Brian Warner and Marilyn Manson Records, Inc. Warner's attorney, Howard King, tells Rolling Stone. Now, that attorney, Jay Ellwanger, also represented Manson's accuser, Ashley Smithline, who had her suit dismissed earlier this month, but Smithline actually requested to have Ellwanger removed from the case. He later filed to withdraw from representing her in that case. Manson's attorney, Howard King, actually wished Smithline well in the statement, acknowledging that the case had been dismissed and commended her for saying that she refused to be manipulated. It's unclear if there was any sort of dialogue between them, but it sounds like it. And he said at the time, Ms. Smithline has refused to be manipulated by others who are trying to pursue their own agendas against Mr. Warner. We wish her well and will continue to assure that a significant price will be paid by those who have tried to abuse our legal system. Again, the suit that was settled with actress Esme Bianco, she was represented by the attorney Jay Ellwanger as well. And it says, although Ellwanger filed a motion to remove himself from the case, Manson's legal team provided a series of text messages allegedly sent by Smithline that appear to show she actually tried to get rid of him first back in April of 2022. So this sets up a legal battle between Manson and actress Evan Rachel Wood and her partner, Ilma Gore. Evan Rachel Wood, of course, is the first person that came forward and accused Manson of abuse. And there have been some pretty surprising details that have come out once those suits have been filed. Namely, Manson's attorneys allege that a letter that was purported to have been sent by an FBI agent was actually forged. They say they have confirmed that this letter was not circulated by an FBI agent, even though it had the agent's name on it without their knowledge. On top of that, there was a phone number listed, and the individual whose phone number was listed has also come forward and said they don't know why their number was listed on this letter, and they're actually friends with Marilyn Manson, which makes the situation even more bizarre. Now, Manson has repeatedly denied the allegations against him. His attorney released a statement in 2021 saying as much. He said, "These claims are provably false. To be clear, this suit was only filed after my client refused to be shaken down by Ms. Bianco and her lawyer and given to their outrageous financial demands based on conduct that simply never occurred. We will vigorously contest these allegations in court and are confident that we will prevail." Walter's suit was dismissed over the statute of limitations. Smithline's was dismissed when she missed a deadline. A similar lawsuit filed by an anonymous woman identified as Jane Doe still stands. Meanwhile, Warner has filed a lawsuit against Wood and her friend Ilma Gore, alleging defamation, emotional distress, and impersonation over the internet, among other charges. The filing arrived just before Phoenix Rising, a documentary about Wood and the abuse she claims she has suffered at Warner's hands, premiered on HBO. On top of all of that, there's the ongoing criminal investigation into Marilyn Manson in Los Angeles. His home was raided, and in fall of last year, we heard an update from the district attorney in LA saying that in a few weeks he would receive an update on the case and he would make a determination from there. Now, that deadline has long since passed, and Marilyn Manson has not been charged with a crime, though we don't have an update as to the status of the case. It's unclear whether or not they will make any sort of statement if the findings detail that Manson will not be charged with the crime. As these multiple cases have been dismissed in this new settlement, it appears as though Manson and Evan Rachel Wood are headed for a legal showdown. Both sides maintain they are telling the truth. Evan Rachel Wood says that this happened. She is very serious about her allegations against Manson, and Manson denies all of the allegations against him. So really, what is going to happen is we're going to learn a lot more about what did occur through a court case, and either a judge or a jury in a civil case will decide if there isn't a settlement. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll be following the story very closely as we have been. And that is your latest update from Rockfeed. Again, if you haven't subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and check out the recommended video on your screen.